We're going to start by giving our beef a nice rough chop. Just a heads up, try to use unsalted if you can. Next, we're going to butter our pan and get that ready for a little bit of cooking. Enter the pancetta. We'll cook this around just a little bit, give it a little nice toss and turn. Looking real nice. We want to cook it a little bit like you would bacon. I'm throwing it on some paper towels just to get some of that excess butter off. Next, we're going to add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter into our frying pan. You're going to want that butter to cook in and start to darken before you add the flour. Once the flour is added, just keep stirring because it's going to thicken pretty quickly. Next, we're going to add our cream to the mixture. Once you've added it in, just keep stirring the roux. Roux. Now's the time to season your mixture. I'm using Lowry's because I always use Lowry's, but there is quite a bit of salt. I've compensated for that by removing salt from the butter, no salt on the beef. Otherwise, this will get to be a very salty mixture. And I'm using some ground black pepper. There are all kinds of spices that would be really nice in this. Next, I'm adding a bunch of Parmesan cheese into the mixture. I'm using grated Parmesan cheese because that's going to mix in nicely, and it's going to also thicken the sauce just a little bit more. I added my beef chunks into the mixture, and it doesn't really need to cook at this point, you just kind of want to warm it up. Next, I toasted my bread off of camera, but now we're just going to spoonful our mixture onto the top of our newly toasted bread. Finally, we're going to top it off with little pancetta bits, and that's going to add a nice little salty crunch. And voila, your look is shit on a shingle. Inspired by Raven. So delicious. Probably should have won.